you don't believe me, check his pulse. I don't know how to take a seal's pulse, Kyle retorted. Stop yelling at me and you're driving too fast. I'll slow down once we get out of the Sealy town limits. Kellen snapped, but slowed down anyway. I hate fighting with the Sealys. I know you like it, and I'm sorry, but it's dumb. We've been raised to hate people we don't even know over something that happened when dinosaurs were around. This is bullshit, and I'm tired of having stomach cramps. Don't you let Walt hear you say that, or you'll get a history lesson on the war between the McLins and the Sealys that'll last for days, Kellen warned. Hey, and don't forget the whole reason we did this is because the Sealys busted the windows out of the diner. I know, but I just want to tell them, stop your shit and we'll stop ours. Kellen shook her head. That's never gonna happen. Chapter 1. Present Day. You're the only one who ever hears me out and doesn't make me feel stupid for having hope. Kellen sat on the floor with a bowl of cereal. She waved her spoon as she spoke. There are countless songs, movies, and books about the moment, and they're dismissed as romantic fluff, but if it's all bullshit, then why are so many people fixated on it? Hear me out on this. Be open-minded. She stuffed a spoonful of cereal in her mouth, chewed quickly, and swallowed. I think anyone can have the moment. We're just too impatient to wait for it. We meet someone, they're attractive, we have some things in common, we date. Then we get to the point where we think this might work. It's hormonal, and I would say cerebral. But it's basically settling with someone who makes you horny that you're willing to share a dwelling and finances with. We get so caught up in being paired off with someone so we can live happily ever after, and we don't. Kellen took the last bite of her cereal and wiped her mouth with the back of her hand. The moment is an entirely different experience. Two people meet, and they're just drawn to each other. Yeah, hormones play a part in that too. But the real draw is something deeper. It's like a GPS. They both have a GPS inside of them that's programmed to find the other, and on some deeper level of consciousness, they both know they've arrived at their destination when they find each other. That's what I want. That's what I've been waiting for after trying to force the moment with so many women that just didn't have me programmed in their GPS. And they weren't in mine either. Kellen sighed as she set her bowl on the floor. That's why I've given up on dating. I've made so many mistakes, broken hearts, had mine torn out. I just want her. And I know she's out there. We'll find each other if we just be patient and let our internal GPS lead us to each other. Kellen stood, picked up a blanket, and threw it over Mr. Sealy's head. Thanks for listening, she said, and closed the door to her hall closet. Look at this, Joan Sealy said testily. This cabinet door broke right off the hinges. I told you we needed to remodel this place. Mom, I'm only staying here temporarily, Stevie said as she set a box of canned goods on the counter. Stevie's father, Dave, took the door from his wife and stared at the broken hinge latches. Joan, you didn't have to yank the screws out of the wood like a barbarian. Joan rolled her eyes. I barely tugged on it. Did you fix the toilet? What was it doing again? Dave looked confused. Nothing happens when you push the flush handle. Joan threw a hand on her hip. I'm telling you right now, if things in this cottage aren't in working order by the time the movers unload the van, I'll have someone out here tomorrow to remodel the entire place. Stevie is uncomfortable. That's not true, Stevie began. It's fine. A broken cabinet door isn't the end of the world. You've been angling to remodel anyway, Dave argued. If we fix this place up nice, then Aunt Merrill is going to want to move into it. Think about that. She'll have you over here twice a day to rub her feet. I can fix the toilet, Stevie interjected, and was ignored by her parents. Joan went straight for Dave's soft spot. The Alfords have a guest cottage, and it has a pool. Think about the statement that makes to their guests. When people stay here, they think they've been put out back with the garbage. When did they get a pool? Dave asked, looking completely taken aback. This past summer, Joan said with a slight...